Welcome back to the Brandmerry web series. Really excited that you're here, and today's topic, super passionate about it. But before we get into that, really quick introductions. I'm Michelle Knight. I'm a branding and business coach, and I work with female entrepreneurs who are tired of just surviving in their jobs to create a standout brand for their business so they can create their desired income and free up their schedule to spend time on what matters most to them. And today I wanted to talk to you about something that's really important in branding, and it is getting people to stay on your website. So you might have a really awesome brand, which I really hope you do, and if you haven't, do that now. And you might have really great content on your blog, but if people are coming to your website and they're piecing out after 15-20 seconds, it doesn't make a difference. And if people are coming to your website and not exploring and seeing what else is there, it doesn't make a difference. So these are some steps that I really like to use with my clients, that I've used with myself, that get people to stay longer, get people to explore, get people to schedule a discovery call or book a product just from one single blog post or a oops, I landed on this website type of instance. So I wanted to share that with you today. And so the number one first tip that I have for you is to know your people. Know what it is they're looking for. So if you have people who are coming to your site through your blog that are maybe, looking up ways to do authentic marketing or looking up ways to do branding, you need to know that. You need to be really clear on that. So if on your about page, maybe you have, some links to your blog post throughout your blog, especially the ones about branding or email marketing. You link to your about page. You link to working with you. So really know what content on your website is really pulling your people in. The other thing I want you to keep in mind with knowing your people is knowing where they are right now in their journey. What is it that they're looking for? Are they looking for a coach? Are they looking for, free materials? Are they looking for someone that'll help them leave their job? Are they looking for organic, homemade products, right? Really know your people and what they're looking for, because that's really going to be important with your messaging. And then the next thing is know where they are now. So I kind of touched on this a little bit. Know if your people are working a 9-to-5, if your people are new moms, if maybe they're just looking to start their entrepreneurial business. Really know where they are and pull them in with that. Pull them in with their messaging. One thing on my very front page of my website is right now you are, and it lists out some things. On my sales page, right now you are. On my about me page, I was here, right? Where my people are. So really pull up those feelings of, hey, I know exactly where you are. I was there too. Keep reading, because I promise you that I'm going to be able to help you get to where you want to go. And that's the next step. Know where they want to go. Know where your people desire to be. If, for instance, myself, my people want to leave their 9-to-5. They want to leave their draining job. So you bet on every single page, I'm talking about how to do that, how I did it, how working with me will allow you to do that. Even in my blog post, I reference a lot of 9-to-5, of going through the process of leaving your job, of becoming an entrepreneur. And that's really important, because you want to pull people in with your messaging. That's key. If people stumble across your website, right, you want to entice them and let them know, hey, I see you, I have something for you, I promise you're gonna love it, and here is why. And that's why it's really important to know where they are now and where they desire to be. The next thing is, hey, surprise, your story. I want your story on every single page of your website. Obviously, your About Me page, right? A little bit lengthier. But tie it in, a little snippet on your homepage. On every single program page, a little bit about who you are, where you've been where you're going, how you got there, right? Those key elements. Even on your blog post, whether you have a sidebar or a homepage, talk a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do, but really pull your story into every single piece, because what that does is allows people to connect with you. It allows them to see, hey, here's the person behind all the information. Here's the person that knows me so well because their messaging is totally on point with who I am and who I want to be. Here she is, like here she or he is, and now I feel like I get to know them a little bit, okay? And I always recommend that you link to your story. So if you are on a blog post and you have a little snippet of who you are, have a link that says read more about me, read more about my journey, homepage, programs page, blog page, contact me page, every single page, tie in your story, okay? And then the very last thing is, connect with people. Connect with how they feel. And you can do this through so many different avenues, but the two that I absolutely love is your messaging, obviously, which I've covered how to do that, and your branding. So your photos, your fonts, your colors, those make people feel something. And really, I truly believe is the foundation of really great branding. It comes down to the feeling that people get when they look at your stuff. So what are the words that you want people to use to describe your brand? Is it warm, free, loving? One of my favorites, like I'm getting a really big hug. What are they? And make sure you're really carrying them through in your photos, in your branding, because you can say things, but I also want you to show them. So maybe you go as far as putting a video introduction on your webpage. Maybe you have really awesome photos and they're consistent across the whole entire thing, so it doesn't matter what single page they land on, the same feeling is evoked in them, right? And so I highly, highly recommend that you incorporate the feeling aspect into your website, because the truth of the matter is people are going to come to your website probably for one thing. They're either looking for something really, really specific. Real life. They're either looking for something really, really specific, or they are just stumbled across your website, which I mentioned. Maybe they Googled something and they ended up there, or they found you through a Pinterest post, or the black hole that is social media. And so they're not really looking to explore your website, so you need to get them to stay and entice them to read more about you and what you offer, and really, really cool things, valuable things that you offer your ideal client. So there again are my steps to really get people to stay on your website, and the bottom line, it comes down to your story, knowing your people, and getting them to feel something when they're on your website. So that's it for today. I'm signing off. Can't wait to see you guys again for the next web series. And if you haven't already, please check out Authentic Brand Builders, the private Facebook community. Would absolutely love to have you there.